So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beckley.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And now,
It is a monster matchup, Jim Beckley.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, what would you say are the main strengths of this formation?
The fact that it's easy to dominate the midfield using the two advanced midfielders to find those spaces in and around the area, which will force your opponents back. This is helped further by the fact that you're also limiting their capacity to play through you. And I would say it's probably more a cautious move than an attacking move.
Linton. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I'm curious to see the winger Anthony Gordon being tasked with doing what he does here, Peter. He's such a good team player. I think he'll be looking to create space in those key areas out wide. He certainly has all the right attributes to do that. The pace, the directness, the work rate, he's got everything he needs.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no, it's sick! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Share. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And it's Livramento. Burn. Gordon. And it's Guimaraes. Opts for safety. Burn. And Thiaw. He's had it taken off him. Garcia. He's in a great position here. Linton does really well to win the ball there. And here's Murphy. And it's Livramento. Now the delivery. Point-blank header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Terrier. Linton did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Schick is onto this. Aimed beyond the defence. Has crossed into the middle. Livramento herring after the ball here. Now it's Gordon. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Steaming on goal. Big chance! And that is wildly off target.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Terrier. That pass has been well intercepted. Terrier. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Punched away. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And here's Schick. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Byrne. Linton. And it's Livramento. Murphy. Murphy carries the ball down the right. Bruno Guimaraes. And he's forced to go back. Now Livramento. And it's Guimaraes. Xiao. Terrier producing a good steal there, showing a good level of face-to-face with Schick! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And it's Bayer Leverkusen who take the lead.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Number 14, Patrick Schick.
Bayer Leverkusen have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Newcastle are behind here despite their domination of possession. Byrne. And the return pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Xiao. Byrne. And here's Gordon. And it's Linton. For Linton. Gordon powering forward here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Guimaraes. Elects to cross. And that's an excellent interception. Bayer Leverkusen are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look...
There's the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Cher. Linton. And Thiaw. Byrne. Gordon. And it's Guimaraes. Linton. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Schick is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Jacob Murphy. Murphy hurtling down that right flank. Ball driven towards the far post. That's a decent clearance. Garcia. He's a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. Thiaw gets good distance on it. And he's had it nicked away. Linton. Now it's Murphy.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's...
Great chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Garcia, that's a good ball out wide. Can he get on the end of this? Terrier has it out wide and in space. Up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Bruno Guimaraes. Now Byrne. That could spell trouble. Oh, that's fabulous. He's found some space. He's had a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Cher. And it's Linton. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Schick.
Might want to be careful there.
No foul, says the referee. Well, that has not gone well. Chance here to counter. Linton. Gordon has got himself a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. And this, an opportunity to pull level. Gordon! Decent hit from there. Bade. And Garcia. Terrier. It's a really well-measured ball. Hoffman has it in a wide position, and he's managed to get free. Cross from Hoffman. Schick! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
And it's Joelinton.
Two added
Now
minutes
it's
has
Gordon.
been indicated.
Byrne. And it's Guimaraes. Hoffman. Out to the left it goes. He's picked his way through. Well, that looks a decent ball. Shah kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Murphy. Threads one in. Livramento receives it in a wide. Bullish header! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Livramento. Now it's Murphy. Now this could be a chance. Murphy. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Joelinton stood his ground strongly. Livramento. Joelinton.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Hoffman. Now, can they get him away? Gordon providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Terrier. And Garcia. That has been slung wide. He has found the way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Joelinton, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Hoffman. Knocks it into space. Hoffman is in a really good position out wide. Byrne. And it's Guimaraes. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Bayer Leverkusen have a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Tries to play it through. Pass is just off target. Newcastle still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Hall. There's Gordon. Miley. And it's Guimaraes. And he's decided to go for it. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Garcia, over to the left. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a goal kick. Hall. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Linton.
The attendance for this match was 29,514.
It's Livramento. Almost an hour gone. Murphy tries making a foray down the right. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Byrne. And it's Guimaraes. Out towards the flank. And here's Gordon. Gordon's cross. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Dealt with nicely by the defence.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, well measured. They're urging him to shoot. Shot, surely! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Newcastle perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's Schick. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. He's in space and looking for options. Linton. Now Livramento. And it's Guimaraes. Hall. Hoffman did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Gordon. Shapes to shoot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Substitution for Leverkusen. Number 14.
Bayer Leverkusen can
Schick.
now introduce the first of their substitutes. Schick taking his leave here,
18.
having got himself on the score sheet.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great vision. It's a promising position. Lofted in. Big header! He scores! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's been given away. He's found a way through, and it's played into the middle. And the keeper beats it away. Gordon. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Murphy. Nicely weighted ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's going to go a long way. Drives it in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Miley. He came in hard, very hard. Linton. And it's Livramento. This is it then, now or never. Miley. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Byrne. Now it's Gordon. And he's had a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Moved on forwards. Now it's Gordon. Miley. Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Livramento. And it's Guimaraes. And it's Miley. Played out wide. Now it's Murphy. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Quick look, then plays it in. Oh, he's been caught napping. Bruno Guimaraes. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That looks a good cross. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Garcia. Spread it left. Looking for the run. He's being urged to shoot.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get it through? Gordon gets into some space. And it's Miley. Bruno Guimaraes. Driving on and making good progress. He's got away. He's had it taken off him. Ramsdale. To Share. Byrne.
Livramento. Minutes has been indicated.
Deep into stoppage time. Garcia just eases him off the ball. Miley. For Linton. Miley. Turns back here, probably the best option. That's that, the end. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
My thanks to Jim alongside.